Hey guys, the new DLC for Borderlands 2 is still free to download on all platforms. If you own Borderlands 2 or the Handsome Collection, it will remain free for another 10 days. So it's going to stop being free on July 8th, and then on July 9th, it will be $14.99. In this Fight for Sanctuary DLC, they've added a raid boss called Haderax. To trigger this boss fight, you gotta pay 20 Iridium, and then Haderax will spawn in, and then you can go battle it. But if you die and bleed out, you're done. You gotta start over and pay more Iridium to fight it again. Well, I'm gonna show you guys a trick where you can have unlimited lives in this boss fight. Instead of just getting one life and then having to start over if you bleed out, this way, if you bleed out, you can just keep going and you don't have to keep paying the Iridium. There are two things that you're going to need to be able to do this. You have to have the new Effervescent toothpick assault rifle and the Effervescent retainer shield. Those two items can be very easily farmed in the burrows in an area where sandworms spawn. I've got it marked here on the mini map. You can see that it's more to the right when you look at the map. These two items are extremely easy to get. They drop really frequently from these sandworms right here. And when you put these on and equip them, it gives you super speed and super jump inside of the Haderax arena. Once you have these two items, you need to equip them and then head over to the Writhing Deep arena. That's going to be where Haderax is. And once you get in there, you're going to notice that you are flying. It's really awesome. Head to the end of the arena that has the elevator that you take up to trigger the fight, and also hit the vending machines. And you want to go to the right of the elevator and then just jump straight up. By doing this, you are triggering a new U station that is up there on that level. If you're looking at the platform above, the new U station is in the back right corner. The next thing you want to do is find a way to down yourself. I used a rocket launcher, and you want to completely bleed out. And when you bleed out, it's going to respawn you upstairs on that platform in that new U station that you just triggered. What this does is allows you to get up to that platform to start the fight without getting into the elevator. The elevator is what blocks you from getting back into the fight if you completely bleed out. This way, the elevator stays on the ground, leaving a giant hole in the floor up here that allows you to drop back into the fight if you do completely bleed out and respawn up here. You can go ahead and pay the 20 Iridium and then trigger the fight and then just drop through this hole in this platform and you're ready to go. Another really useful thing about doing this is that that elevator, yes, is on the ground, which means you can get inside of it and you are completely protected from any kind of attacks from anything in this arena. The sandworms that are on the ground will spit acid at you, but it won't make it to this elevator or hurt you. And then Haderax has the slag darts that absolutely will not hit you, and his corrosive attack won't hit you either. I've made a couple of other videos showing you guys places around this arena where you can stand, where you can be invincible from Haderax's attacks, but those locations you are still vulnerable to those spores. But in this elevator, this is the only location where you are completely invincible from everything, even the flying spores and their attacks. Right here, we're in the middle of the boss fight, and I'm going to down myself to show you that yes, if you completely bleed out, it will respawn you to that upper platform, and then you can just drop back into the fight through that hole in the flooring. The fight will not end, you won't have to pay more Iridium, and you can just pick back up where you left off. But yes, this is a pretty overpowered trick, and I really feel like they need to fix this because it makes it way too easy to do this fight. You have unlimited lives and unlimited access to the ammo upstairs if you need it. But yeah, I hope this helped you guys out, and we'll see you next video.
Awesome!